Well, hey folks, welcome to another little late night episode of Real Country with Jeff and Melanie. And it's quail hatching time again. I know we've done this one time before in the past, but this time's just a little bit different. Hey there folks. In the past we've done a quail hatching video when we first got into it. And it was hatching our own eggs from our own quail. But believe it or not, that's been a couple years ago. And this time, I got to wondering why I wasn't getting a lot of quail eggs. Looked out there and I was about to run out of hens. Over the course of the winter, we lost a few birds. Some to old age, some, I don't really know what happened. I don't know if the cold got them. We tried our best to keep them warm, but when you're raising animals, things can happen. And looked around and we had a lot more little roosters than we had hens. So I started looking around, trying to find places locally to find some hatching eggs or some young quail, and really didn't have any luck. And then I looked online, and a couple of the places I looked at, they were either out of stock or said it might take 3 to 4 to 6 weeks before they could ship them out. And I knew if I did that, that'd put me way behind on hopefully having some eggs myself in the next couple months. Because that's the great thing about quail. From the day they hatch, it takes 6 to 8 weeks and they're mature. And normally by 8 weeks, you're having eggs out of those quail. And by 10 weeks, if there's any that you'd like to take to freezer camp, they're full grown. So I was really about to give up, and just on a whim, one evening I got to looking on my phone and looked at a Craigslist listing for here locally, and a gentleman popped up that had some. And believe it or not, had exactly what I was looking for. He was some jumbo Coturnix quail. And it just worked out perfectly. The price was reasonable. I think the gentleman was wanting $5 a dozen. And I told him I wanted 4 dozen. And so when we met up, and a couple hours later, as it turned out, he told me, he said, there's probably about 5 dozen in there. So I was like, well, do I owe you any more money? He said, no, just go ahead and take it. And I said, well, I appreciate it. So we came home, and I already had the incubators out and ready to go. And in actuality, we had 84 eggs. I was able to fill up both incubators and had a couple eggs left over. So those just went in the refrigerator for breakfast one day. But the reason I'm making a little video tonight is this is day 14. This is the day that we took the eggs out of the egg turners. From the day we put them in, we've been running roughly about 98.5 to 99 degrees temperature. And the humidity has been around 55 degrees average. And they've been in the egg turners ever since. And let me turn around and let you see, today being the 14th day, we've took them out of the egg turners, and there's 41 eggs in each incubator. And we've got them set here on this little table next to our laundry room. Humidity is a little bit high on this one right here, so don't know if you can see them all. Now this morning on this incubator right here, I had a little scare. I check them in the morning when we first get up, and then I check them several times during the day to make sure the humidity is staying like it ought to. And for the whole process, it was fine. And I checked it at bedtime last night. I didn't lay down to probably about 12:30, and everything was fine. But got up this morning, and this incubator had dropped way low. It was like 38. Scared me. I immediately started adding some warm water to it, and it immediately come right back up. We've had it going good all day, so hopefully that won't cause any issues. But like I said, today's the day to take away the egg turners. So we've done that, and hopefully sometime in the next, I'd say 2 to 4 days, we'll have a little update video. We hopefully will be having some baby quail. Like I said, we've really enjoyed playing with the quail. Like I said, I grew up with chickens off and on my whole life. We've always had chickens and roosters and eggs, and we still have chickens. But the quail all the way around have just been, in my opinion, I know the eggs are a whole lot smaller, but they've been a enjoyable and a good process. Very low maintenance birds. From the time they hatch, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks you're having eggs. You get almost an egg every day, and they're big enough to, like I said, big enough for the table in about 10 weeks. So we've thoroughly enjoyed them. We're looking forward to expanding our flock and hopefully do this again in the next few months, because like I said, this is one of the things we want to be a key element of our little farm here, is the quail and the eggs. But just thought I'd make this little video. It's kind of late tonight, won't be long, it's going to be bedtime, but just thought I'd make this little video and pass it along. Like I said, we're trying to do more videos on a little bit of everything that we do, and plan on doing a lot more on different topics. So like I said, we hope everybody likes this. Maybe it's a little informative. Like I said, basically all we did was just put the eggs in. We got to heat up. We set our timers, said how many days they're supposed to incubate. I call it cooking. Keep a check on the humidity level. When it gets a little low, add a little water. We keep a little can of water here with a turkey baster. Like I said, we're using the Farm Innovators Pro Series digital incubators. We've had these now for a couple years. They do a great job, and so we're looking forward to getting into this more and more. And hopefully in just a few days we'll bring another little video and show you some of the babies. But thank y'all for watching. Hopefully we can learn a little bit, pass it on to y'all. Anything comes up different, we'll try to tell you things that go right, things that go wrong, maybe something you want to do. Like I said, we got our incubators at Tractor Supply a couple years ago. We clean them up when we get through and just put them in the barn, and then make sure we dust them off and before we use them again, and so far they've been great. But I hope you like the videos. If you do, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Tell your friends, and till next time, good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see y'all down the road, hopefully with some baby quail chicks. Good night. Thank y'all for watching.